Hello there from Six Flags, New England. I'm Scott, this is Mark. This is my first time at this park, so Mark, what should I expect?
Plenty of airtime on Superman.
Oh yeah.
You know, it is a great coaster, plenty of airtime, great theme, great soundtrack going up the lift hill. This is a great park. Obviously you got Wicked Cyclone as well that I'm really looking forward to get back on. It should be an interesting day. One that I'm looking forward to.
Are you telling me a Superman coaster's got a Superman soundtrack on it?
Absolutely. That's
me for the day. Never mind the other 9 coasters, mate, that is me for the day. If you're new to this channel, I'm a massive Superman fan, and I will go on about it all day. So I'm just getting that out there early. Got a Superman t-shirt on, I'll be going on about it all day. The Superman coaster here, for me, as an Intamin fan as well, I'm so excited for it. But what else should I expect from this park?
Plenty of DC.
Yeah.
You know, you obviously look around, it has got some of the, you know, the standard Six Flags rides, like the Joker. You've obviously got Riddler, which is an SLC, and you've got Batman's Flawless as well. But overall, you know, it is one of the more typical Six Flags parks. So it'll be interesting to see how it is compared to yesterday. So you get a bit of variety. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to get back on, because like Superman with a big Intamin lift hill, absolutely get me on that.
That sounds absolutely excellent. I can't wait for that. And of course, as being a Superman fan, also do like my DC Comics stuff, Batman fan as well. So just looking forward to seeing all the sort of DC IPs here and just how the park is, because I've done a lot of Six Flags parks now. I've got a Six Flags pass as well. Today I finally get to activate it. This is my home park, even though it's the 3rd time I've used this pass. So yeah, interesting. But we've also got Graham, Chris and Andy with us too. We'll get those in the vlog soon. But for now, we're going to head into the park and see how today goes. If you do enjoy this video as you're watching through, please do hit the like button. It's a little thumbs up below. We're good to go, mate?
Absolutely, let's get in there.
Let's do this. Let's go and fly on Superman, even though it's not a flying coaster. And Six Flags New England is open for the day. We are heading to Wicked Cyclone, RMC. Hopefully it'll be open when we get there. Taking our ride on Wicked Cyclone. I'll start, and I think many people know my thoughts on RMCs, but I'm just going to say it again. Great layout, rubbish trains. It's that simple. The layout is fantastic. Lots of airtime, inversions, trains, uncomfortable, unpleasant, not efficient. This is why parks are looking at other coasters, because other manufacturers are doing similar elements to what you can find on an RMC now, with the wave turns, snappy transitions, but are using comfortable trains. RMC coasters don't have comfortable trains, therefore in my opinion they're not very enjoyable. But yeah, moving on to Chris, what did you think?
I need another go on it.
Yeah.
But first impressions, the first half of the layout was superb.
Yeah.
They came off of the main airtime hill and my restraint went down, down and down, and it hurt. That's what I feel. First time in a while, I've hyped that ride up in my head for so long. Come off it, I'm gonna feel a bit, not dejected, but wanted a bit more from it, and the restraints ruined it for me. But give it another go a bit later on, but come off a bit underwhelmed and a bit let down.
Yeah.
But we'll give it a bit go later on.
I was going to say, I know your first reaction was kind of like, I will do it again later. So we're currently mulling over getting fast pass, but whilst we continue to make that decision, let's get Graham in, who's trying to avoid being on camera, I reckon.
I'm not avoiding you.
How was it, Wicked Cyclone?
First ever RMC, so I've been looking forward to that for a long, long time, but just what Chris said, the first half I thought was amazing. I thought, this is a great coaster. But then the second half kicked in, I was getting thrown around like a rag doll. And for a guy of my size, it was so painful around my thighs, etc. So I'm a bit like Chris still. I need another go to see what it's like. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, to be quite honest. After all the speculation about them, and not trying to read too much into what I've seen online, etc. But yeah, disappointed.
Yeah, fair enough. And I think Andy's been on it before.
Yeah, I've been on it.
We'll come round this way because the speaker's over there.
Yeah, I've been on it before, but I didn't remember it being like that. I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it last time. It is, what, 6 years ago that I was on it.
Yeah, I think so.
The layer, I love everything else, but the cars, like so normally, because of my size, I'm normally not too bad on them. But I mean, I'd rather have been kicked, you know where, than the pain I just got off of that. I will give it another try later. But no, I wasn't pleasant at all. Yeah, I can understand how you feel.
Yeah.
You've been a bigger lad.
Yeah, I'm not going to hide that. I'm
a wee Scotsman. There's like the difference between us and Steel Vengeance.
Yeah.
I love it, as long as it's on the front.
Yeah. But we were at the front on that. That's the thing on Wicked Cyclone.
Right at the front, and there's only one I've had any worse than that, and it was one in Texas.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a disappointment for me today because I was looking forward to riding it again. But again, reserve a little bit and see what it's like later. But it seemed the restraints come down a hell of a long way than usual. As I say, I'm not a big guy, but that was tight.
Yeah, it was.
Not pleasant.
Yeah, it's what it is. I mean, I've said many a time, I'm not a fan of the RMC trains. That still stands. They're just very uncomfortable. And yes, I am on the bigger size, 18.5 stone, 6'1" tall. But should that matter? Not really. I just think there's going to be much better rides here. Probably Superman, probably the Woody Thunderbolt. For me, that might be me done with RMCs, because honestly, every time I go on them, I like them a little bit less each time, and the enjoyment's gone. The novelty's worn off. Prefer other coaster types. So for me, that was probably a 3 or 4 out of 10 at best. So time to go and decide if we're getting Fast Pass. So yesterday we were spited by a Vekoma Boomerang at Six Flags Great Escape. Looks like it's going to happen again. We have taken the decision to get some Fast Pass. So we've got the standard tier, which was $35. So it doesn't actually make the queue line become instant. It basically counts down the same time as what the queue actually is. So for example, if the Wicked Cyclone coaster that we've just done was 20 minutes, we would have to virtually queue for 20 minutes, and then we'd get a barcode to go and ride the ride. So we've taken the decision to do that because the park's looking rather busy, and from what we've seen so far from watching the rides as we're going around, efficiency isn't really a thing here. So yeah, hopefully that'll improve today. Well, good news, Mark, we're in Gotham City, but I have one question. Where's Feeman?
I didn't want to spoil it for you, mate. I wanted to get your full reaction when you came in. You're like, wow, DC, my favourite, and yeah, well.
You built it up at the start of this video like DC areas.
You know what I mean?
There's a sign with a DC logo on.
I mean, if you're looking in the wrong direction, you'd miss it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you off camera you called it Poundland DC Land.
I did.
To be fair, I think Poundland would actually have a better theming than this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so in this area we've got a Vekoma SLC, Riddler's Revenge. We've got a Zamperla Discovery Gyro Swing thing, Harley Quinn. We've got a Batman, a B&M Flawless roller coaster. But what we're going to do now is the Joker. It's an S&S 4D spinning roller coaster, and I believe this is the third one of these I've done, Mark, because I've done one at Great Adventure.
We did one at Great America as well.
That is it. So this is the third one I've done.
Yeah.
They're actually fun coasters. I'll show a bit of it off ride now, and then I'll let you know how it is once we've done it. The Joker, Chris?
Absolutely hilarious. I don't think I've ever laughed on a ride so much ever. Just the interaction with the upper train, you can see different people's experience on it. Graham, I've never laughed so much at a person on a ride. He just set me off because he was just ridiculous. But yeah, fantastic ride. You can see why Six Flags put these on. Just pure silliness. But Joker, brilliant. Best ride of the week, best ride of the day so far.
I thought you could say of the week.
No. That was Comet yesterday.
Yeah.
But yes.
Now Graham's finished doing his little bit of posing, I was going to say, did it make you feel like the Joker? You were laughing that much?
I can still laugh, and now it's, you know what you're going to get with these things. You can see why Six Flags put them in. They're just good, fun, comical rides, and you can interact with your group and your party, and yeah, brilliant attraction.
It's one of them where every time I look at them I'm like, can I actually be bothered with this? And then I do it and I have such a good laugh, and like you go on it and you just laugh with your mates, and it's just fun. It took about 5 minutes to get on, so that wasn't too bad. Let's bring Graham in now. He's finished doing his little dance manoeuvres. What did you think of the Joker?
It was really good, and like Chris said, I just laughed and laughed. So he set me off laughing, which I think set you off laughing.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah, great fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Didn't know what to expect from it, but thoroughly enjoyed it. And best coaster so far. Only the second one, like so.
Yeah,
but good. Really enjoyed it.
Good stuff. And Andy's done about 500 of them. But what did you think?
That was good.
Yeah.
The hilarity just made that a little bit extra special. Hearing Graham starting laughing going round that first bit. No, it was actually not bad.
Yeah.
There's not a big difference on them. It just depends where you happen to get in the weight, if you get the good spins or not. But yeah, they're all roughly the same. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
Good stuff, good stuff. So behind us is a Vekoma SLC, which we won't be going on, Riddler's Revenge, because it's closed for the day. Oh, what a shame that is, eh? So we're now going to go on Batman, can't remember the full name, so it's a B&M flawless roller coaster with inversions. There we go. So we're taking the ride on Batman. Start with Andy. How was it?
It wasn't actually too bad. I actually really enjoyed that. I normally go to the far side. This is one of the few times I've been on the
right hand seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one of the versions, the twist, I can't remember what it's called because my glasses started fogging up as I was going through, but I actually got airtime right the way through it.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that. It's one of the smoother ones.
Yes, definitely.
I like the layout of these ones, so I actually really enjoyed that. It was fun.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult one to judge because like I've been on so many B&M looping roller coasters or inverting roller coasters, however you call them, but it was good fun. And the thing is, when we were getting on it, I was like, oh, headbanger, this is going to be rough. It wasn't. It was actually really smooth. It was like going on a B&M back in the 2000s when they were actually smooth. So yeah, it was really good. And from that side of it, in terms of like where would I rank it, nowhere near like top 10, top 25. And I still think Superman at Park Warner Madrid is the best flawless B&M coaster. But let's see what Graham thought. How was it?
It was really, really good. You set me off though, because you just said then, I hope it's not a headbanger just as we were about to get on. So I was like, oh my God, is it a headbanger? And it wasn't. I was pleasantly surprised after that. So it was really good, really smooth, airtime. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Excellent. And Chris, what do you think?
I really, really enjoyed it. You expect sometimes with B&M, bit of a head basher, sometimes with the restraints.
We walk and talk.
Yeah, walk and talk, bit bashing with the restraints, but even going through like the inversions and stuff, they're really smooth. But yeah, brilliant coaster, brilliant coaster. Excellent.
And we timed it really well because it's actually sat at the top of the lift hill now, we're not going anywhere, so we timed that perfectly well. We're now going to Superman, the Ride of Steel. I hope I've called it the right name. There's so many different Superman coasters in Six Flags parks, I'm losing count of them and what they're called, but basically it's red and blue, it's tall, and it looks bloody good, and that's where we're going.
of waiting, I can safely say that Superman has delivered.
Delivered.
I'm lost for words. Going up the lift hill with the music, it's a bucket list moment with the river on your left-hand side and coming down the tunnel and jeez Louise, flipping heck. It's the first time on this trip that I've been gobsmacked, and it delivered. The only negative, if there is one, is the horrible restraints.
Yeah.
Because the restraints were fine on me. It was the buckle that twiddled round halfway through and was just going into my stomach. But we have to mention the dispatchers.
Go on then.
I timed 4 different dispatchers, and the average time over the 4 was 2 minutes 37.
Yes.
So that is the only negative, but I think that some of that was to do with other drivers faffing.
Yeah.
And one op faster than the other.
Yeah.
But on the whole, that was worth coming all the way from the UK for. I am speechless, and that is fantastic. I quite happy to pay $8 again and one shot.
Yeah.
It's our standout attraction of this park, hands down. I'm over the moon.
You could say he thinks it's super. It is an award-winning roller coaster. Sorry, it was an award-winning roller coaster. It stopped being an award-winning roller coaster when they changed the restraints it's got. But oh my god, it is literally super. Like the airtime, incredible. The first drop, incredible. Going up that lift hill and hearing the Superman soundtrack, honestly, lump in the throat. Just wanted to cry. I was just so excited. Never thought, you know, you see these on YouTube, on Coaster Force, when you're a kid and you think, I'm never going to get to ride these. Here, riding it. Fantastic. Mark, your first ride of the day.
Yeah. Great first ride. It's a phenomenal coaster. The layout on it is phenomenal. Like the airtime that you get the, you know, the intensity around the helix. It has everything that I want in a coaster. It's just let down by those U-bricks for me.
Yes.
I can't.
I feel like we should explain, because obviously we've done a lot of these Intamin Mega or hyper coasters of the 2000s, and they've got T-bars, but this hasn't.
It was retrofitted due to, you know,
there was an incident.
There was an
wasn't
unfortunate incident on there. I can see why they had to change it. New York State said you've got to put them on the U-bricks, and it's just taken that little bit of shine away from it. I really wish that they'd brought new trains like Darien Lake did.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the front bit.
Yeah.
Where the original T-bar was, and then you just sit a little bit uncomfortable in it. But it just takes that little edge out of it. Because if it didn't have that, I honestly would place it like top 10.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think I said that to you on the break run, mate. If it had different restraints, it'd be probably top 5 for me. And I think obviously it being Superman themed helps. But honestly, I loved it. You love it?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's the third one of those I've been on in a year.
Yeah.
And that's by far the best one. The airtime, every hill, 2 sort of helix type bends.
Yeah.
Up that end. Oh, the forceful on this set, absolutely brilliant. You got going through the little effects, going up there, the smoke through the tunnel, then you got other tunnel up the back. That is absolutely brilliant. I think we done the back.
Yep.
We used on the front, and
yeah.
airtime on it was absolutely brilliant. Restraints, a wee bit awkward. Again, I'm a wee bit smaller. They didn't affect me quite so bad, but I know Graham had an issue with it.
Yeah.
But no, that's the best ride in this park. Phenomenal.
Yeah. We've got like 6 or 7 coasters to do. Yeah. Nothing's going to beat that here. No chance. That is fantastic. Super. I believe it's Thunderbolt next.
I mean, it might be for you. I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it?
I'm not going on.
Why not?
It is rubbish.
Rubbish? Is it really that good?
Yeah, I mean, that's putting it nicely as well. You know what I mean? You don't need to bleed me out. But what I really think about it is rubbish.
Okay.
He does this to tease us.
How bad can it be though?
He'll catch me doing that on camera one time.
Well, we're taking our ride on Thunderbolt. 1 train ops, very, very slow. Graham loved it, I believe.
So yesterday we went to Great Escape and I rode Comet 8 times and it was a brilliant coaster. It was
Yep.
smooth, honestly I absolutely loved it, but that has just knocked it off the #1 spot. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it was a dream machine. I don't care what Mark says about it, it was absolutely perfect. Can you see the line in my face?
Are you alright?
I'm lying, you can't see behind the shades, that was shambolic. My back is in absolute pieces. Honestly, that's all I can say, shambolic.
Shambolic.
Absolute pieces. I can't sit down properly after that. So yeah, Mark was right, yeah. I'll doff my cap to him.
Andy said it wasn't as bad this time. You've done it before, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I've done it before in 19, and boy was it rough. I come off like them in a lot of pain. It isn't good, but at least it wasn't as bad as last time. But I didn't realise that the Thunderbolt meant that was the shape of the track.
No.
It just went long and dropped off. Didn't realise that, but I can see it now. I can see they're trying, they've replaced a little bit. But boy, that is rough.
Yeah.
You can keep it.
Come on, Chris, what do you think? Surely you liked it.
I have to be very careful of my words because I respect your efforts on YouTube and stuff like that. Never, ever, ever again. Beyond saving, take it out. No words needed. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Thunderbolt. I really like wooden roller coasters, and I'm a firm sort of believer in that parks need to look after them. That is an example of a wooden coaster that probably could have been looked after better. It is so uncomfortable, it literally bounces around the track. I really like wooden coasters, but I also don't think every ride can be saved. It's really bad. So maybe if you're going to keep it, maybe get like the Gravity Group in, put all the pre-cut track on it, get PTC to put some new trains on it, and make it like Comet at Hershey Park, because that is a similar woody to what we've just done, but a lot better with new trains. So yeah, it's a one and done, and I will not be sad if I never go on that ride again. Like, honestly, awful. But still, could be worse. It's not the boss, Six Flags St. Louis. Anyway, you might hear a very loud ride in the background, making lots of hisses and banging noises. That is an S&S combo tower. That's where we're going next. So how was your ride on Scream, the S&S combo tower ride?
Well, I did scream, to be fair. So yeah, I'd never done a combo tower like that before, so it was a novel experience. I've been once on a drop tower, once on a launch tower. Is it a launch tower? Anyway, yeah, but I really enjoyed it, yeah, really good fun.
Did you enjoy the view at the top?
Absolutely, I was just actually thinking, I just said to Andy, I said, it's quite a small park, it's all really, really compact, and I thought it'd be a lot bigger than it is, but it's, yeah, really compact park.
Excellent, let's get Andy in. You've done about 1 million of these, like me.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I really liked the combo mode.
Same.
That was good. The air time at the top of that, and then when it's come down in between its two transitions, the bounce was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think I've quite had as strong as bounce as that, but that was really good. Steve, you need to try this one. I know it's a long way, but we'll get you here.
Road trip.
Oh, definitely, road trip.
Mark's looking at you like, not doing this again. Where is he? There he is.
I prefer not to speak.
What do you think?
That's pretty decent actually, got some good old forces up the top.
Gotta go this way so we better get the ride in. There we go. Right.
Yeah, really good. I think it was my first combo one that I've done, so it's quite weird to do the two different settings in one. But you did get some full air time at the top when you're going off, and beautiful views, so yeah, it's good attraction. Very happy.
What's next?
Thunderbolt again?
Well, good news everyone. We are going on Superman the ride again, and Mark's going to do his second ride of the day. Excited?
Absolutely, back row for the full experience. Best ride here.
Well, there isn't much competition, is there? Let's be honest. So yeah, Superman the ride. Such a good ride. We can't just do it once. So yeah, let you know how it is once we've done it. Right, mate, we had that second go on Superman.
Yeah.
How was it on your thighs?
It's brutal. It really is. And it's a shame, really, because like we say, the layout on it is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's an elite layout, and it's just let down badly by the restraints. I was getting towards the spaghetti bowl on the end, and I was like, I'm ready to get off now. My thighs are really, really sore. Last year when I did it, I thought maybe it's because I'd done like Vengeance, and like Wildcats Revenge, El Toro, maybe it's because I've done them before coming here that my thighs were really sore, that I didn't enjoy it the same. But come off it, and obviously I've only ridden 2 rides today, Superman twice, and my thighs are still really, really sore from it. I really wish they'd look at it and change those restraints. You know, literally just buy some new trains with the U restraints on it, because it'd be far more comfortable than what they have got on it now, and it lets down a fantastic ride.
I'd love to see it with modern Intamin trains like you see on things like on Taron, like on Velocicoaster. I'm trying to fit Hyperion. That's a prime example of one of their hypercoasters that it would, you know, it'd work really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's an absolutely fantastic roller coaster with a world-class layout, but it has really uncomfortable trains and some of the worst roller coaster operations I've ever seen. Like, honestly, we moaned a lot in our recent Flamingo Land vlog about operations. Well, what I've seen here in general across the park are very much of that same level. There is literally no urgency, but to keep it positive for now, Superman, fantastic coaster. If it got new trains, then I would definitely come back, definitely. But as it stands, I'm not sure I ever will. However, while I'm here, there's a brand new coaster opening literally around the time this video was going on.
Next week.
Quantum Accelerator, Intamin family roller coaster, quad bike seats. It is going to be a family coaster. It's something this park needs. It's a bridge between a really small coaster and the frill stuff, so I think it'll work really well with the audience here. It's not enough to prize me back, and obviously we've missed it by a few days, but you know what, it is what it is, isn't it?
Where you've done Jubilant anyway.
Yeah.
It's basically exactly the same. I'm not sure if it's the same layout, but it's the same concept on it. And I agree. This is what this park badly needs.
Yes.
It's got an elite coaster in Superman. I don't mind Wicked Cyclone, but the drop off from them two to the next one is quite a long way, and I think this bridges the gap perfectly for them.
I like to do this. In football terms, it's like the Premier League. You've got Man City and Liverpool at the top, and everything else is just off the screen because it's just not very good. And there's a couple of strange folk behind us. Oh, it's you! Where do we go first for a review?
I've got a few words.
You've just been on Wicked Cyclone, haven't you?
Wicked Cyclone again. I thought I'd give you the benefit of the doubt, but no, my thighs are cut to shreds. So I'm not a big RMC fan. I've been waiting for years to ride one. But Andy has said that is one of the worst ones, so I'll give him another go elsewhere in the world. But yeah.
Well, you're going to get plenty of chances this week.
Yeah. So yeah. I said to Mark before, I called it a bit of a fairground. It just seems like a fairground to me, a bit roller coaster tycoon place. Yeah, it's been all right. It's not. I preferred yesterday, Great Escape, but yeah, it's got some good rides. Would I ever come back? I don't feel I need to. But yeah, some decent rides, some decent coasters. I like the drop towers. That's one of my favourite things. I'm just looking at them now. That's why I keep turning away from the camera. But yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed the day. It's been nice and warm. Good laughs, good people to be with. But yeah, meh.
Do you know what's funny? You actually answered the question before I asked it. Well done, mate. Chris, come on down.
Hello.
What have you thought of today, mate?
If they didn't have Superman and Wicked Cycling, I think this park would be on borrowed time. Overall, I think I would come back for especially Superman if I had the chance, because that was absolutely phenomenal, but it's just a bit run down. It does need a lot of love. As we're saying, they've still got scare attractions up from last October. So, I think, as you said, it starts from the top. The staff are a bit moody, but we've never had any problems with them today in general, but we've had a Six Flags day. That's all we can say. But yeah, I'm glad I've got on Superman finally. That was a massive bucket list ride. And the ride on Twisted Cycling, for me, it has got a hell of a lot quicker. It is sped up a lot, and my restraints were a lot looser, and I actually rode the ride rather than the ride me. So it's, yeah, on the whole, I'm leaving satisfied.
Andy, how's your day been? Have you had anything riding you?
No, I've had, well, we'll not go there. I've had a good day. That was better the second time, but the transitions, they're just too violent. I think the way they've done it, they've tried to compact a lot into a small area, so with that the transitions are quite violent. But apart from that, it's okay. If I've had a good day, I would come back, only if I was sort of in the vicinity of New York or something. I wouldn't make a special trip.
No.
Come back up here. It's in the middle, I'd say, for the Six Flags.
You've only got 2 left, haven't you?
Yes.
It's Frontier City.
And Mexico.
Yeah.
That's the only 2, and hopefully I'll get to that one.
Oh, and a 3rd one soon, Saudi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely try and have a bash at them. The big mix of stars, some are absolutely brilliant, some of them are moody as hell and shouting at guests. That's not really what our park's about. It's clean enough, it's got better theming than a lot of them. You know, the wee sort of shanty towns and bits like that, or Wild West, modern kind of bits, but yeah, it's alright. Nothing fantastic, but when you've been at as many parks as we have, it gets harder and harder, and ones that are sort of okay get further down the
Yeah.
as Mark shaking his head.
Mark, still agree. I honestly do not agree with that. Like,
I'm with a family if I came back.
I've always said this park is, if you put it into AI, build me a Six Flags park from what you see online, they would literally build this. It's blacktop everywhere, it's rides that are plonked in, it's like you couldn't be bothered on Planet Coaster and just build it, or pre-built, I'll put that in, pre-built, I'll put that in, pre-built, I'll put that in, and to be, I honestly think this is my least favourite Six Flags park. I'd sooner go back to St. Louis, simply because the rides there are not all clones that you can ride anywhere else in the world, and like we always say, here it feels like nobody cares from the top, and it filters all the way down. The fact that I don't think Ridox care, and I genuinely think that, you know, sometimes it feels like there's like 5-10 minutes between. Like it's just, it just becomes tedious when you're in those queues. And look, if you've never been, come and ride Superman. If you've been and ride Superman, find somewhere else to go.
Well, on that terrible disappointment, it's time to start wrapping up this vlog. I would return to this park on 2 grounds. The first one being that Superman the ride got new trains, like Hyperions at Energyland here in Poland. And the second thing is if they put in a roller coaster like Taron, Tiger, Velocicoaster, Batman Gotham City Escape, basically an Intamin launch coaster with many launches, snappy airtime, good transitions, and so on. But otherwise, I have no reason to come back here. It is one of the worst Six Flags parks out there. However, that does not detract away from the good Six Flags parks out there. But yeah, that's all for now. It's on to another park tomorrow. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. It's a little thumbs up below. If you've disliked the video, please hit the thumbs down below. Please comment, please subscribe. Many thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.